Hey, good morning. Um, I'm glad you're here. So, I have a question for you. Have you ever felt like you want to try to heal, grow, reach your goals, but you feel kind of stuck, like something's missing? And right, I can totally relate to that. And what if I told you that the missing piece isn't just about what you're doing, it's who you're doing it with? And this took me a really, really long time to learn. So, today, I'm going to dive into the power of community in your healing, community and healing, why it's essential, and why the right community can really transform your life. So, I'm Rachel Detroit. I haven't done one of these morning quick coaches in a long time. I used to do them every single morning. And so we're getting back to the basics here. This is what the basics really help. Once we master the basics, everything else flourishes. All right. So the first thing I want to bring up is we live in this world where loneliness is literally an epidemic, and it's not just feeling bad. It literally can make you sick. And there are studies that show chronic loneliness is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. And I really know I know what it feels like to smoke 15 cigarettes a day, and I know what it feels like to be chronically lonely, right? And so it can almost be impossible to heal or feel better and meet your goals while you're in this isolation. It keeps you stuck, it keeps you questioning yourself, and nobody wants to struggle alone, right? So I want you to think about it. How many times have you really felt like nobody really understands what I'm going through, and like you're carrying this huge burden by yourself? Um, and healing in isolation is a battle that nobody really has to do by themselves. So if you're doing that by yourself, you don't have to, right? And so here's the truth: your healing, your transformation, your growth, it's not going to happen in a vacuum sealed bag. It's not going to happen alone. It's going to happen in community, especially if you want to make it quicker, right? So if you want it more quickly, it's going to happen in community. And the right community is a lifeline. It can help you grow, it will help you grow. And so I just want to share a little bit about community. There is a community that can bring you down. So when I was younger, I spent a lot of time in the party scene community, right? So at I don't want to say raves because we didn't really call them that, but essentially, it was like techno music and hanging out like that. So I spent a lot of time in those communities. Those communities didn't really help me grow. They were my community. I saw them every weekend, sometimes more. Weekdays, just kind of whenever we were down to party. But that community didn't help me grow, right? And so let's forward into the power of community. Take for example, when I was really in my alcohol addiction and I needed recovery. The recovery community saved me, right? I found people who understood my struggle, who related, who supported, who'd been on the same path as me. We had a common thread. That was an example of excellent community or supportive healing community, right? And then as I'm learning to rebuild my strength, I joined a workout community, right? So when I taught personal training, blah, when I personal trained in Detroit at Detroit Body Garage, that was my community, and that community was healing, right? Workout groups are wonderful communities. Um, when everything shut down because of COVID and we didn't know what was going on, I made my own community on the internet, Rachel Detroit Coaching, right? And what that did is helped me keep connection alive. So we came together as a lot of like minded people in the same community, right? And so it's like you can have community that's healing and you can have community that's not healing. And so not all communities are healing. Some can be draining. They pull you into unhealthy habits, they keep you stuck. And I've been there too. Like I said, my old party community wasn't helping me heal. wasn't helping me meet my goals. So finding the right community is really key. And having a community where you feel supported, cared for, radically accepted, you can be as weird as you want here. It's really important, right? It's about having shared goals, shared interests. Everyone is working towards growth, not a problem. And so I want to offer you a couple practical steps to building your community. Okay, so first thing I want to give this plug, Recovery Dharma. That is a beautiful community that all people are welcome. It's a meditation community for recovery. You don't have to be a drug addict to go. You could be recovering from anything. It does not matter. You could just want to improve your quality of life and you could go to those meetings. So Google that, Recovery Dharma. It's a incredible support for anybody on their healing journey. And then there are a lot of communities you can go to. You have workout communities, you have knitting groups, you could go to Meetup, the website, and find community. There's a lot of places to find community. And so this is why I'm really passionate about the community that I continue to build here at Rachel Detroit Coaching. Because community can really change and transform your life. And so I'm really passionate about the Women's Strength Collective because it's more than a program. It's not just a coaching program. It's a community that's designed to help you move with confidence, reclaim your strength, and heal from the inside out. So it's really important to build community. And if you're looking for community, I have one that you'd probably really fit in. So just to break down a few things here, we'll have live weekly workouts on Zoom. That is a place to build community every week to meet in support of what your goals are. We'll have bi-weekly coaching calls for our community, compassionate coaching by Dr. Howley to reflect, grow, build compassion inside yourself. Weekly email guides where everybody is doing similar meditations and having similar resources to keep you grounded. Another part of the community is a Telegram group chat. And you might think, how is an internet community going to heal and change my life? And I'll just be honest, sometimes it's a lot easier to have an internet community because once you shut the screen, that's it. So it's like there are pros and cons to all types of community. So another thing in this community is you'll have fitness friends. You'll have a smaller group for deeper and more involved things. Thanks for joining. We got someone joining on YouTube. Awesome. Glad to see you here. And so another thing about community is you build it over time. Another thing is you'll have your, I think I already said this, fitness friends group. I'm getting a little silly here. All right. So, but anyways, I just want to share with what the Women's Strength Collective community has to offer. So we have all of these things to build community. And you don't have to choose this community. You don't have to choose the community that I'm building. You don't have to choose to be a part of this. But what I'm saying to you is if you want to expedite your healing, if you want to be supported in your healing, community is going to help you. It's not about just working out. It's not about just meeting goals. It's about healing and connection and growth. And so this is why I created the Women's Strength Collective is so that you can feel empowered. So you could build lasting habits, experience the strength that comes from a supportive community. So like I said, you don't have to join the community that I created. It's okay. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I want you there, but that's not what this is about. This is about you finding community that works for you. So I want you to think about it. If you have community that you're spending a lot of time with and it's not really helpful, right? I mean, I've had to lose a lot of friends. I've had to let go of a lot of community because they were not supportive. And that's that. And you keep going and you find new community, you build new community. So if you're ready to make some changes, if you're ready to take control of your life, if you're ready to heal in community, act now. Enrollment's open. You can apply at racheldetroitcoaching.com/compassion. And the spots are limited, so don't miss your opportunity. It's an investment into yourself. So you can click the link in the description or just type racheldetroitcoaching.com/compassion. You can apply. I'm going to make sure when I interview you that all of your needs are being met in this program so that you can grow, you can thrive, you can have community, you can meet women on the same journey as you. So I'll just leave you with this little thought. You're not alone. You don't have to be alone. Change, transformation, growth is hard. If it was easy, everybody would do it. So it's hard, but it's so much easier and so much more joyful when you have the people, the right people by your side. So I hope that you consider joining. I hope that we can do this together, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.